Hello everyone and welcome to Esports Unzipped, your hub for all things esports. My name's Karen Blenton, and today I'll be talking about the biggest changes in Hearthstone since the buffs from the Rise of Mech event, as well as the Tomb of Terrors. Coming in October, players will have the option to use cards from the Wild set into their decks. Cards like Ragnaros, N'Zoth, Sylvanas Windrunner, Kun the Forgotten King, Varian Rin, the Curator, and Emperor Therazin. This changes the game in a few ways, making way for some old decks, but with new spins. So decks like Death Rattle Priest can come back and even use cards that have better death rattles than they did in the past. But the thing is, I don't think these cards will be as impactful as they were in the days of old. Yes, Ragnaros is powerful, and don't get me wrong, he is one of my favorite cards, so it's great to see his return. But I don't think he'll be nearly as strong as he was before. Before, we had the Death Knight, so not only was he an 8/8 body on the board that immediately did 8 damage randomly, he also had lifesteal when combined with Frostlich Jaina. Without her, he's just a big body on the board. There aren't any end of turn combos or elemental combos going on, so I don't think he'll see that much play. So I expect to see people just jamming him into decks to see what works. So if you're looking to climb the ranks, grab a well-established deck and get climbing, because people are experimenting all over and making so many misplays to make these cards work. Somehow. It is a nostalgia trip, but there are probably only going to be 1 or 2 cards that will actually make a difference. Maybe this is a sign that Blizzard will take some cards out of the Hall of Fame and bring them back into regular play, especially since they aren't nearly as powerful as they once were.
I have no time for games.
And they aren't bringing complete game changers like Yogg Saron or Reno Jackson, so who knows? Maybe I'm wrong and these few cards will destroy the game and make things harder. Only time will tell. Now onto the Tomb of Terrors. This is the most recent solo adventure in Hearthstone, where players can take on the role of one of the League of Explorer members and try to defeat the 5 Plague Lords that curse the land of Uldum. Each member is a dual-class hero, meaning that they have a combo of powers and abilities. Reno, for example, is a mage and a rogue, so steal some spells from your enemies and launch them back stronger than ever with spell damage and at a reduced cost. This is one of the best solo adventures to be released to date. Getting starting treasures and choosing hero power is so helpful for different playstyles. And if you can't kill the Plague Lord in one run, you can always come back and pick up wherever you left off. So if you deal 50 damage out of their 300 total, that 50 doesn't come back. So there's one place to go, and that place is the face. There's a grand finale that hasn't been released yet, and I'm excited to see what it is. The adventure costs $20, but you do get 18 packs and a free legendary with it, as well as a golden pack. So overall, you're getting the best bang for your buck. And that wraps up for Hearthstone. What cards do you think will be added back? What cards do you want to be avoided at all costs? Kel'Thuzad. Why don't you let me know by tweeting me at ZTV Goofing Off, and be sure to use the hashtag Esports Unzipped. And also, don't forget to tune in my talk show on 88.1 WZIP every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. It's still the #1 college-run esports talk show in the country, so make sure to tune in. And as always, I'm Karen Blenton, and I'll see you guys next time.